Hello and welcome to Haddonfield. In today's video, we will be doing a 2-box nickel hunt. Boxes 19 and 20 overall of this series. When it comes to the album, we have 60 out of 69 spots filled so far in our Dansko album. We're just missing key dates, semi-key dates, and some war nickels. Hopefully we can find just a few of those. I'm always interested in finding some war nickels, some buffaloes, some cool foreigns. We have yet to find a V nickel, but who knows? Just like I always say, you won't find them if you don't hunt them. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And I will bring you guys back when we have our very first find and box number 1. We're still on roll 1. And just as I pulled it out, I flipped it over. And look at the ender. We've got a buffalo nickel in roll 1. I'm going to go ahead and crack this open and lay them out. And I'll bring you guys back to see if we can get a date and a mint mark. Well, we got them laid out, and there is the buffalo. I am not seeing a mint mark, but let's see if we can at least get a date off of it. It does look like it's got some good detail. And yes, it's a 1935 from Philadelphia. We'll go ahead and put that right up there and get right back to the hunt. Roll 6 of box 1 is going to bring us our first nickel from the 40s, the last year of the 40s, a 1949 Denver. I was hoping for an S, which is a semi-key date, 1949 S. But we will go ahead and take that. We'll put that right up on the board and get back to the hunt. Roll 11 of box 1 is going to bring us our second find from the 40s. That'll be a 1941 from Denver. And while I've got you here, we do have a few that we've got in the 50s. We also have 3 Canadians so far. Hopefully the box is heating up. Hopefully we can get some more of those. But we're going to go ahead and get right back to the hunt. Roll 14 of box 1 is going to bring us our third nickel from the 40s. That'll be a 1948. While it is in rough condition, if it is a 1948 San Francisco, we got ourselves a semi-key date. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be a 1948 from Philadelphia. Roll 15 is going to bring us something pretty awesome. A 1938, that is a first-year Jefferson nickel. If we have a mint mark on the back of Denver or San Francisco, that will be a key date. Fingers crossed. Let's check it together. No, it's a 1938 from Philadelphia, but it is a first-year Jefferson nickel, and happy to have it. Roll 18 and check it out. Another 1938. So we have another shot at trying to get one of those key dates. Let's see if we can get a mint mark. No, we got another 1938 from Philadelphia. Still happy to have it. That's 2 so far. What else can we find? Roll 22 of box 1 is going to bring us a war nickel, and I must have missed it by the edge. It's got a San Francisco mint mark above the Monticello building. And that is a 1942, which is the transition year from when they transitioned to the regular style nickel to the war nickel containing 35% silver. Extremely happy to have it. This box is doing great. We got our first war nickel, a buffalo, 2 1938s, 4 Canadians. Let's see what else we can find. It got cold for a little bit, but we are on roll 36. And just as I laid them down, we have another war nickel. A 1943. 1943 Philadelphia. Outstanding. 2 war nickels, a buffalo, 2 1938s. Man, this box is hot. Let's keep going. Roll 39 will bring us another find from the 40s. A 1948. Let's hope it's got that San Francisco mint mark. It does not. It's a 1948 from Philadelphia. Roll 46 will bring us another find in the 40s. A 1947 San Francisco. Nice. Go ahead and put that right up on the board and get back to the hunt. Roll 48 is going to bring us another find. a 1942. I'm hoping this has a mint mark above the Monticello building. No, it does not, but this is a transition year, 1942. From 1942 is when they went from this nickel to the war nickel, which consists of 35% silver. But this is a 1942 from Philadelphia. Well, that'll do it for box 1 of the hunt. What an awesome box it was. Gave us a total of 8 Canadians, just 6 finds in the 40s, not including the 3 war nickels up there, the 1 Buffalo, and 2 from 1938. That was an amazing box. Hopefully box 2 can bring us some finds just like that, especially that many war nickels. I'm going to go ahead and bring box 2 up here and get started, and I will bring you guys back on our very first find with box 2. Our first find out of box 2 is going to come out of roll number 4, and that'll be a 1939 second year. Let's see if we can get a mint mark. No, we cannot, but we will check it to see if it's got any doubling on the reverse. Look for the notch on the R, and I'm not seeing it. Not seeing any doubling on the reverse either, but it is a second year nickel, so we will put it right up there with the 1938s and get right back to the hunt. Very next roll, number 5, is going to bring us another 1939. Can we get lucky with this one? No, but we will go ahead and scope it. Check for any doubling. Not seeing any. But we will check for that notched R. And it's not there, but of course we will go ahead and weigh that just to make sure it's not a Henning nickel. But for now, we'll put that right up there next to that one and get right back to the hunt. Roll 8 of box 2 is going to bring us our first nickel from the 40s out of box 2. That'll be a 1947. From Denver. Not finding very much, but roll 15 is going to bring us a 1946 nickel. That'll be a 1946 from Philadelphia. Roll 19 of box 2 is going to bring us another find from the 40s. Another 1947 from Philadelphia. Roll 24 is going to bring us another find from the 40s, and it's going to be a 1941 from Philadelphia this time. We are on roll 26, and it's going to bring us another 1939 Jefferson nickel. That is a Philadelphia, so we will go ahead and scope it. Not seeing any notch. Let's see if we can find some doubling maybe. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing any doubling either, but we will go ahead and take it, and I'll weigh it up later just to make sure. But for now, we're going to get right back to the hunt. Roll 23 is going to bring us a 1946 nickel. And that's a Philadelphia. So while we have this here, I do want to touch up on something. When it comes to Henning nickels, we have 5 different years to look for. The 1939, the 1944, which should have been a war nickel. And the easiest way to tell that the 1944 is a Henning nickel is it will not have the mint mark above the Monticello building. We have the 1946, 1947, and 1953. Now, when it comes to Henning nickels, you're going to want to look for a notch or a hold loop inside of the R on the, if I had it under the scope, I'd be able to show you. But on one of the serifs, there should be a hole in there. And the weight of a Henning nickel should be about 5.4 grams. We're going to go ahead and put this up on the board, but I will weigh these just to make sure. And if I ever come across a Henning nickel, you guys will be the first to know. Let's go ahead and finish that out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started back on the hunt, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Roll 33 is going to bring us another 1947 from Philadelphia. We can also weigh this one because it does have a chance of being a Henning nickel. Even from the naked eye, I'm not seeing the notch in the R, but I will weigh it just like I will the rest of them, just to make sure. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get right back to the hunt. Roll 34 is going to bring us another find. right here. A 1941 from Denver this time. Same exact roll, and look at that. I know it's just a 1940, but this thing is in excellent condition. It's a 1940 from Philadelphia, and that thing is beautiful. We might have an album upgrader at least with that one, so we'll go ahead and put that up here and get right back to the hunt. Well, unfortunately, that's going to do it for box 2. Not too much to be found except some 1939s. We were able to get a few in the 40s, most in the 50s, and only 6 Canadians. I am going to check the finds against the album, and when I'm done with that, I'll bring you guys back in for a quick look at the book. Well, when it comes to the album, we did not have any additions, but we did get an upgrader, just one, and it was that 1940 from Philadelphia. Happy to have that. At least we were able to do something with the album today. We did find 3 more nickels and 1 buffalo, all in the first box. The first box was actually really good. The second one was pretty cold. I always keep my war nickels, even if they are duplicates. I put them right in here. And this is what we found that are copies and duplicates so far. Can't wait to have that filled. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the hunt just as much as I did. If you did, please smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, happy hunting.